Hey, everybody, just checking in again. Prophet Frederick Delaney here. Do you know what? Sometime soon, you will not need a prophet to tell you anything about what God is doing because it'll be obvious. Except there'll be warnings about the next test, which we've been warning about, testing in plenty. So a lot of people will get complacent and not do the right thing. So for a little while longer. So then, I tried to listen to some of these so called apostles and prophets on YouTube, and like, Polly wants a cracker. Polly don't want no doggone cracker. You're just repeating what you said. So they're parroting so much stuff. So there's a lot of people out there looking at what God is saying, and they're trying to make themselves look prophetic, which I don't understand why. Because there was a thing out there that I posted on Facebook about why would anybody want to be a prophet? Why would anybody in a cotton picking mind want to be a prophet? You get used and abused, misused. You get unwanted, unfriended, and nobody, hardly, hardly anyone wants to really know the truth. So, and like I said in the past, I asked the Lord, why do your prophets speak in riddle? He said, because they can't handle the truth. So the next question was, the prophets or the people? He said, both. I thought, wow. Then he looked at me right in the eyes. Jesus himself says, but we talk straight up, don't we? And it just stunned me. I thought, wow. So why can't we just talk straight up? So then you look at Christianity, Jesus died, resurrected, appeared thousands of times, and still appearing thousands of times. And he did not start a religion called Christianity. The Pharisees and Sadducees that kind of got burnt, mad, angry, that crucified him, then they couldn't believe he resurrected. So kind of a lull time, couple 100 years. And then all Paul's teachings came out, and Paul kind of redefined and refined the what the disciples would look like, what the ecclesia would look like, and then they changed the name to church. And because he said some to be, some to be, some to be, and it was unity and diversity, so we would all work together. Then they turned it into a religion called Christianity, where there's no Christ in any Christianity, no Christ in any, hardly, because they butchered it. Some of them would only let you read one gospel. Finally, they let you read two or three, and finally they compiled the books, and then they compiled the books, and then they butchered the books, and they rebutchered the books to keep you in bondage to sin. In the simplest way to say it, for 100,000 times, Satan's the sin that lies within. He's the one who tells you what to do. He tells you sin, causes you to sin. You listen to his lies, you believe his lies, and cause you to sin. So a whole Babylonian system of sin and lies, tribulation against your fellow brothers and sisters is going down. And I'm just going to give it to you straight up. We're not going to give you a whole bunch of riddle. And there's times in the past where I give personal prophecies, but I rarely do it anymore because they take the information and they look like the bird, like the cat Sylvester swallowed Tweety. They thrive on the revelation in order to make themselves look like some big wig prophet or apostle. Instead of just, lower the playing field. The disciples gave up their lives to help. Paul, gave up his life to help to write books. And then they hijacked it. So you need to spit out Tweety. You need to spit out Tweety. So, and quit talking in riddle. Please try to talk straight up. So it's real selfish when you give a personal reading, a testimony of what the Lord saith about their lives. And then they should read into it deeper, humble themselves and go, oh my God, this is what God is saying about me. Oh my God. Yeah, humble yourself. Instead of swallow that Tweety bird, pretend to swallow it, covet. Turned a lot of people right back into Luciferians. Jesus was leading them out, and then I said, but Lord. He goes, yes, I told you to tell him. But Lord. He says, yeah, it's not your bad, Fred. It's not your bad, Frederick. So, but Lord, he says, don't worry about it. If you are the only one to pass the test, please just pass the test. Okay? All right, God bless you again today. Sunny days are here again. So it's Valentine's Day. It's also Ashes and Curse Day, where Jesus was having me study the scriptures where he released all the curses from the people. But the people, the fellow brothers and sisters, are keeping the curses. So now today they put ashes on your forehead. Ashes you are, ashes all you are, ashes you'll become. Dust and dust. The curse that was put on Adam has been lifted. So if you see somebody with ashes on their head, pray that they get clean in the spirit and quit wearing those ashes. Quit wearing a curse. Release them from the curse. Take the knife out of their back. Wash your forehead. Wash your pineal gland, your spiritual eye of wisdom. So I told you, like when you drive in a car, you drive out the road if you're looking straight down. But if you can project, 100 feet, 200 feet up the road, then you're projecting in the future before you get there and the car drives straight. You're actually projecting into the future where the car is going to be before you get there. Symbolic of projecting in the future, symbolic of a pineal gland to stop at a stop sign, green light, red light. I'm talking a whole nother understanding of that to where we have to wake up and talk straight as we can. Now, yes, we use symbolism and everything to explain things. Unblock, uncover. Don't walk around blind. God bless you. Amen.